a person.
It's what you're doing right now.
That I'm insane nice.
Help figure this out. What's he like?
In the morning, like, clumsy, very observant. He's my best friend.
Was hiding something from you. It wouldn't.
So you're in my 20s. You can go suck it. What is... Okay.
From the party the other night? The terrible things you said to me. I was wondering if you could body so he could...
Yes, come.
The recollections of Susie and Masa's hangout following their encounter over ramen noodles are revisited in this episode. We find out that Susie thought of relocating to Kyoto because she was fascinated by the concept of hikikomori, a disorder in which an individual would rather spend time alone oneself. Masa reveals that he spent 3 years isolating himself from the outside world, which made him feel incredibly alone. When it came to loneliness, Masa believed that others were looking away from him, but eventually, he discovered that people were looking up to him, which gave him a positive feeling. Susie, who is interested in learning more about Masa, questions him about his sketchbook, but he quickly pushes it aside and informs her that he works in refrigerators. She hastily goes through Masa's belongings at home in an attempt to locate anything connected to the tattoo of the wolf. Sunny, though, tells her that she's being ridiculous. The first shot of the show then relates to it, since Susie's presence in Division 5, a restricted area, alarms the guy, who rushes in terror to apprehend the burglar. Susie manages to get away and finds herself in the drill room, where workers are working out while donning AR glasses. Susie meets Sunny in the radio room just as she starts to feel stuck in a room full of people who may cause her problems. Susie is led by the robot outside the building, where they both exhale with relief. The doorbell rings as Susie is trying to unwind at home after the stressful Run for Your Life marathon. Sunny agrees to respond and comes back from the police carrying her son's sneakers. Susie becomes really unhappy about this and excuses herself to her room. Outside, we witness the man's robot spying on Susie. It informs its owner that Sunny thought it was from the government and relays the story of the shoes. Susie asks Sunny to sleep next to her for comfort as the second episode comes to a close. But on the day of a murder, while Susie is sound sleeping, we witness Sunny waking up from a nightmare in which she and Masa are in the same room, the opening scene of the first episode of the series. Masa covers Sunny with a piece of cloth and assures the robot that everything will be well and that nobody needs to know.